Why don't you just take a fucking knee?
This ends up on Pornhub. Sorry for your weird masturbation session.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm a little bit behind on the thing here. All right. Okay. That's fine. It is what it is. So, welcome to the show. Sorry, guys. Goddamn motherfucker. There we go. So, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing? It's been a long time no see. I had to put my daughter up here because she's losing her utter shit. You want to close the blinds? I got this fucking sun's right in my eyes, So, I want to welcome everybody back, and the reason that we're doing this show is there's going to be some funny stuff. I kind of talked about this kind of stuff on about 2.5 weeks ago during a Raw. We were talking about what was going on in the world today, the COVID-19 thing, the Black Lives Matter, and all that stuff. I really didn't talk about the sports side of things, and that's why we're here today. As everybody is well aware of, the nickname, and it's been a controversial thing for years now, and I understand it. But my question is, and this is a question that I want answered, and nobody seems to know how to fucking answer this. Don't be scared to answer it how you feel. There's no judgments here. I'm gonna ask the question. Here's the question. When I understand it, why does anybody give two absolute fucking shits what the fucking person, what the team's nickname is? Who fucking cares? Can somebody please tell me? Am I missing something, or is this just? I just don't understand it. Somebody please answer this question for me. Why does it fucking matter what the team's name? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the Washington Redskins, the reason that they're named the way they're named, and I got the reason they're named the way they're named is I can understand them being named what they are, but they're paying homage to the Native Americans. Do you not want them to do that? Because that's fine. We can just say fuck it and name them the Washington Buttfucks for all I care. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what the nickname of a team is. That's not why I'm watching football. Right? Right? Am I right or am I wrong? So my question is, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Besides the whole, it's racist fucking argument. But is it really racist? Go ahead. Open forum. Discuss.
I think all the nicknames, it's just like it's a sports team name. That's all it is.
But,
like, why is it even racist? You know, like it's not. They're just paying homage to the Indians. You know that came from our our country. That's
right.
all they're doing.
Yeah. No. Keep talking.
I just disagree with it. I think that they should just keep the same name, but I guess that's up to the ownerships, and what they want to do about it. So.
Right. Go ahead, Bobby.
I just feel like with them saying that these names are suddenly racist and all this, so don't participate on. It's like to jump from item to item every year, and somehow this keeps recycling itself.
Right. It doesn't keep recycling itself. The reason that it keeps happening is because this whole thing stems again from the George Floyd thing. Now, and I talked about this on the Raw thing that we did. to be honest with you, the George Floyd thing doesn't even exist anymore. Think about it. They still mention it, but nobody's focusing on it anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? Everybody's gone to this whole mentality that, yeah. Go ahead, Coop. I know you want to say something.
Well, I think from years ago, I think just people have been able to be more vocal than what they've been able to do from the past, right? Since a lot of people have been trying to express with probably newspapers or something like that, or emails.
Right.
And now we live in a generation where now you can get on social media with Twitter, on video streaming, things like that. And I think it's just a lot more easier for people to be vocal, expressing their concerns. Mm-hmm. So I think that's probably why everybody is asking for this kind of change now in this time.
And I understand that, but really, is it really, 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 really necessary to change a name to make a point? Okay, so in the city, in one of the cities in my state, in Wisconsin, Columbus is named after Christopher Columbus. They have a statue of Christopher Columbus that they did a referendum to take down. This is kind of like an empty gesture, in my opinion, because you can look at the city council and look at them and say, what is your city named after? Who is your city named after? Because it sure as enough fuck isn't named after fucking the city in Ohio, which is named after fucking Christopher Columbus as well. So what in the fuck you're getting? Go ahead, take down the fucking statue, but change your fucking name. What are you going to change your name to? Fuck it, just call it Nowhere City, USA. Fuck, everybody change your fuck. The city that I grew up in is named after the first governor of the state. Guess what? He had fucking slaves. Are they going to fucking change the name? Probably not. Who cares? I understand the issue. And yes, I am in no way, shape, or form a racist, okay? I'm just trying to understand, you want to erase history from our life, and we only want to focus on the good stuff that happened in history, like the Civil Rights Movement, which was a good moment. It was a great moment. It helped our country move forward. But God damn it, a lot of bad fucking things happened in this fucking country. For a lot of good things too fucking happen. Alright? When Donald Trump says that there's good people on both sides, there's good white supremacists, I'm sure they're great people. Their thought process is all fucked up. But that doesn't mean that they're a bad fucking person. They're a bad person for thinking that. But that doesn't make them a bad fucking person. If that makes sense. If you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're good people, but there are good things about those people. Not everything is bad about them. A serial killer is a bad person, but that doesn't mean that they have good qualities. I'm sure there's a good quality of, you understand what I mean? It's just, I know it sounds horrible, but it's really not. People, I guess my mind just doesn't stop thinking about this shit.
Well, see, this is what I don't get. They want these names changed, all this and the other. But yeah, fucking Disney Plus is promoting the hell that they have that new Broadway show, Hamilton. Guess what? Hamilton had slaves.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've never seen Hamilton.
Well, okay. So Hamilton.
You don't need to. It's horrible.
Hamilton was a slave owner. Okay, but yet they have the character that is played by him as a black person.
Oh, okay.
It's
irony.
Come on, man.
You guys, I have to go eat with my family, so I'll be right.
Yep, have a quality time. But yeah, I understand why they want to change the name, but What are they going to change the name to? I've seen the Washington Generals is one.
I kind of like that, to be honest with you.
I've heard the Red Tails.
Okay. This is where I draw the fucking... What in the fuck did the Tuskegee Airmen have to do with fucking Washington, D.C.? Please explain that to me. I heard that too. And it was a name from the quarterback. What's his fucking nuts?
Yeah, that was the...
He came up with that. I think they should change it to Washington Red Tails. What the fuck does that have to do with fucking Washington, D.C.? Tuskegee, move to fucking Tuskegee, Alabama, then. For fuck's sake,
right?
That's where then I would see naming them the fucking Red Tails. But Washington, D.C. has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Do something that pays homage to something in that area. That's how you do it. Washington Generals would work because, well, the Pentagon is there. You call them Washington Georges, but you can't do that because apparently George Washington was a slave owner now. I don't know. I don't know what they do. You know what I think they should do? Just leave the name as it is. I mean, what is wrong with calling them the Washington Indians then, if that's the case? What is racist about that?
I don't think should be an issue. It's the same thing in Canada with the Edmonton Eskimos thing.
Okay,
right?
so why do people have a problem with that?
I have no idea.
Well, Eskimos is a group of people.
Right.
In Canada. Well, there's some in Alaska too, but it's native to the land.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a slang name. It's an actual name of a group of people. How is that racist?
I don't understand, but there's a bunch of companies that are pulling out their merchandise sales in order for them to change their name and everything like that. So yeah, they're jumping on the agenda train is what it is. That's exactly what it is. I understand people want change, but is this really the kind of change that we need?
No.
What good is a football team's name change going? What difference is it really going to make? Right? What difference is it really gonna make? What impact will it have? So they changed their name to the Washington Buttfucks. Okay? Just using that as, I love saying that word. I don't know. It's something that happened, somebody with the, I think it was a name change or something that somebody did. And, it's that WWE with it. I don't care if they call him Buttfuck Tsunami or whatever the fuck is. Yeah, Andrade. It had to do with Andrade Cien Almas. I don't care if they call him Andrade Buttfuck. Who cares? Is it going to make him any less of a wrestler? No, because I don't fucking like the guy anyway. But whatever. I understand the reason why they're doing it. I just don't see what it's going to accomplish. What impact will it make to change a name? As soon as they change the name, well, why are they calling them the Red Tails? That's offensive. That could be offensive.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Yep.
Anything could be offensive. I'll get into it. Like the name changes here. Like there's the teams. The Arizona Cardinals. And I looked this up today. And it's 32 teams and the origins of their name. So the Arizona Cardinals used to be the St. Louis Cardinals. Used to be the Chicago Cardinals when they first came into the league. The franchise began play, and I credit Mental Floss for this. The franchise began play in Chicago in the late 1890s before moving to St. Louis in 1960 and then in Arizona in 1988. Team owner Chris O'Brien purchased used and faded maroon jerseys from the University of Chicago in 1901 and dubbed the color of its squad new outfits Cardinal Red. A nickname was born. The team adopted the cardinal bird as part of its logo as early as 1947 and first featured a cardinal head stop in 1960. So there you go. That's it. Is that offensive? No.
No.
So I'm good with the Cardinals, but it might be offensive to birds.
Nobody cares about the birds.
Well, there's people out there that would be like, well, that's offensive to birds. The Atlanta Falcons. Their name was voted on by the fans. The Falcon is a proud and dignified with the great courage and flight. It never drops its prey. It's deadly and has great sporting tradition. Elliott won 4 season tickets for her trouble. So she named the team. Baltimore Ravens. Do you know who the Baltimore Ravens are named for, or what they're named for?
A Raven.
No, you way to go, smartass.
Sorry.
Who are they named for? Heather, it's your team. Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
Quote the waiver, Raven, never.
Oh,
But
that's
yes.
great.
Ravens, a reference to Edgar Allan Poe's famous poem. Well, Edgar Allan Poe was from Baltimore. And so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you really fuck with that name? Sure, Edgar Allan Poe was an abusive piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He was a mean person.
Right.
And he was, he had mental issues.
Yeah.
But they named it after him. That's why they named it. Who cares? The Buffalo Bills. You know who it's named after?
The Cowboy?
No, Buffalo Bill Cody. Who, and I read up on this, who, in fact, was a scout during the Indian Wars for the United States. Change that fucking name. What are you going to fucking call them? The Buffalo fucking Niagara Falls people? I mean, come on, people. We're sitting here, and I'm being serious about this. And even though I'm saying some funny shit, and Rayshawn made a very good point, and I'm gonna talk about it because it's in here as to why there was controversy naming the Carolina Panthers the Panthers. And if you see where I'm going with this, you will see in a minute. So,
unfortunately, it would have to be my team.
In fact, that's next. Panthers team owner Jerry Richardson said in 1992, the year before he was awarded the NFL expansion franchise, that it's a terrific name. It's powerful, it's elegant, and it's sleek. It's got a great profile. There are all kinds of things you can do with it. The team's colors of black, blue, and silver also emerged at the same time. A choice that initially... I lost my place. A choice that initially came under scrutiny from NFL properties representatives. According to one newspaper report, the concern was raised in the 1993 NFL meetings that a team nicknamed the Panthers that featured black in its color scheme would appeal to street gangs and reflect poorly on the league.
Huh.
Are you fucking kidding me? What about the fucking Raiders?
The Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh? You ever been to South Central LA?
No.
You ever been to Oakland?
No.
Oh my God. The color of some of the gangs over there are the colors of the fucking Oakland Raiders.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not even going to fuck with Chicago Bears because...
Just put it out there, they can always change their name to the Carolina Bobbits. Just saying.
Carolina Bobbits.
I'm not even going to fuck with Chicago Bears because, well, they're the Bears. The Cincinnati Bengals. There's nothing we can really fuck with. Here's a name that could be changed. And here's why. There's from the Cleveland Browns. There's some confusion about whether Cleveland's professional football franchise was named after its first coach and general manager Paul Brown or after boxer Joe Louis. Why? Because he was called the Brown Bomber. And I think he was originally or he lived in Cleveland or something. But the actual record makes it clear that Paul Brown was the intended honoree. So Paul Brown is the reason that they named the team. But it's a color. Everybody's offended by color today.
Yeah.
Right? I think that every NFL team should just wear all fucking black and white. And that's it. Nothing else. They all look the fucking same.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that way there is no confusion. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But the Cleveland Browns, yeah. The Dallas Cowboys. Here's a name that could be changed. Why? Because it's offensive to Indians.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
You're glorifying a cowboy who killed fucking Indians. But nobody really knows what a cowboy really was. Does anybody know what a cowboy... Look up the definition of a cowboy. They were a rancher. What? They were ranch holders. They were ranchers. They didn't go around shooting fucking Indians just for shits and giggles. That's just in the fucking movies. Everybody takes shit fucking literally. Can you stop doing that? You did it again. The Denver Broncos. They were going to be called the Cowboys were going to be called the Dallas Steers, but nobody wanted the castrated bull as a fucking logo. And they didn't want to nickname them the Rangers because they had the Texas Rangers. But they could have, because the Texas Rangers, get it? They were formed in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Denver Broncos. It's a horse.
Mm-hmm.
The Detroit Lions. I'm sure we've been waiting for this one. Trek, here you go. The radio executive George A. Richards purchased and moved the Portsmouth Spartans to Detroit in 1934 and renamed the team the Lions. The nickname was likely derived from Detroit's established baseball team, the Tigers, who won 101 games and the AL pennant that year. And the team, and as the team explained it, the Lion is the... This is a funny statement because I read this and almost fucking lost my shit. The Lion is the monarch of the jungle, and we hope to be the monarch of the league. We're still waiting for that.
Right?
Green Bay Packers, and I said, here you go, team founder Earl Curly Lambeau, and employer, the Indian Packing Company, sponsored Green Bay's football team and provided equipment and access to the field. The Indian Packing Company became Acme Packing Company and later folded, but the nickname stuck. That's offensive. Change the fucking name. Houston Texans.
Yeah, the Fudge Packers.
Houston Texans. Now you're just being offensive to gay people. Baltimore Colts. The reason that the Colts were named what they were was because the city was known for their fine horses. Fair enough. The Jacksonville Jaguars. No particular reason why they're called the Jacksonville Jaguars. I guess the only connection is that the oldest living jaguar in North America is in Jacksonville. It's in the zoo.
Okay.
Another name that needs to be fucking changed because of their fucking name. The Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, yes.
If you're going to change the Redskins, you better change the Chiefs because that's fucking... Don't sit here and say, oh, but it's paying homage to the fucking Indians. But is it? Is it really? And you're going to have to change the name of the fucking stadium. Because
their theme song that they use.
And their theme song. You can't do the tomahawk chop anymore, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Don't worry, JP. It's going to be changed to the Kansas City Mahomes.
You might as well. You might as well own the fucking team. I want to talk. We'll talk about that in a minute. Los Angeles Chargers. No good reason why they're named the Chargers. I really wish you would stop playing with that. Los Angeles Rams. The owner, Damon Buzz Wetzel, chose a nickname because he liked the Fordham Rams, and they were a powerhouse at the time. The Miami Dolphins, a name the team. It's another contest. Fans name the team. Fans name the Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
The fans name the Chiefs. Another name that needs to be changed. The Minnesota Vikings. Vikings were what? They were horrible people. They raided people. They raided all of the land that they enslaved people. Nope, change the fucking name.
Mm-hmm.
New England Patriots. Might as well change that fucking name too, because nobody can be a Patriot anymore. Because it represents our founding fathers, who were all fucking slave owners. So let's change the fucking name. New Orleans Saints. Change the fucking name.
I agree.
Might as well, while you're at it. New York Giants, they're just named after the fucking baseball team. The New York Giants.
Originality.
Well, that's originally why they were named who they were. New York owner Tim Mara borrowed the Giants' nickname from John McGraw's national baseball team, a common practice by football teams during an era when baseball was the nation's most predominant sport, which baseball was the most predominant sport back in those days. New York Jets. Do you know why the Jets were named the Jets? Cool.
No.
You need to pay attention to fucking history. If you want to know your fucking team, Heather knows why. Why were they named? Why did they nickname them the Jets? Well, because they were going to play at Shea Stadium, and what is right there? LaGuardia Airport. So they were just going to call them the New York Jets. That's why they're going to call them New York Jets.
Oh, okay.
The Oakland Raiders. Another fucking name that needs to be fucking changed. Why? Just the name itself. Raiding and enslaving people. My God. Another word for Vikings. The Viking Raiders, or the Raiders, or the Viking Vikings. Who fucking knows?
I'm going to say this now. If they was to ever change the Jets name, they can always name them the New York Dumpster Fires. So I'm sorry, Coop.
The butt fumbles.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you could. The butt fumble. Coop had the butt fumble bowl today in the fucking playing Madden. I just popped in and watched him play Madden.
I was promoting the show.
All right. I know you were. I'm just giving you shit. Okay, Philadelphia Eagles, Ray Sean. In 1933, Burt Bell and Lud Ray. Numbers some fucking names for you.
Right?
And Lud Ray purchased the bankrupt Frankfurt Yellow Jackets, and I don't know where Frankfurt is. The new owners renamed the team Eagles in honor of the symbol of the National Recovery Act, which was part of President Franklin D. Roosevelt's deal. Roosevelt, well, it's part of the government, so let's fucking change that. Might as well.
The Philadelphia cheesesteaks. Boom.
That's offensive.
To what?
To me.
To me.
Pittsburgh's football. Well, apparently everybody can be offended by something, and if you get enough people to sign on to it, they have to listen to you. So, Pittsburgh's football team shared the same nickname as the city's baseball team, the Pirates, from 1933 to 1940. Before the 1940 season, Art Rooney, who we have heard was kind of racist, held and renamed the team contest. A change couldn't hurt. As Pittsburgh had failed to post a winning season in the first 7 years, Joe Santoni, who worked at a mill in Pittsburgh Steel, was one of several fans that suggested the Steelers. Pittsburgh is a steel city, so it's obvious to change the name to the Steelers. Worked, and that San Francisco 49ers. Another name that should be changed. I am almost positive that there were some slave owners that fucking wanted to fucking do do the gold rush, they had to bring their slave. They brought their slaves along to do all the fucking work for them. Just saying. Change that fucking name. People will find something. I'm not sure. I didn't really look it up, but I'm pretty sure that happened. Think about it. Think about it. While we're at it, let's just change every fucking name. Just call them Seattle. Seattle might as well change their fucking name. Seattle might as well change their name to the Seattle Chops. Because of that fucking bullshit that happened. Seattle, my mayor's a pussy.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh my god, Seattle? You didn't hear about Seattle?
I'm up and down.
Seattle had an autonomous zone. The mayor let the fucking people of Seattle, whoever the fuck these people were, take over the fucking city. Like ran the police out of their fucking precinct and fucking turned it into an autonomous zone.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Change the name to the fucking Seattle Transformers. More than meets the eye. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Change that fucking name. Why? Because fucking pirates were bad fucking people. They enslaved people. Change the fucking name.
And not only that, but if you look at the original Tampa Bay logo, the pirate looked like a butt pirate.
This is a swashbuckler. It looked like one of the Three Musketeers. He had a knife in his mouth, and he's.
Oh.
I'm gay.
I'm pretty sure he done cock on the side too.
I'm offended by the letters of the NFL. I am too. Not for long, motherfucker. That was one of the great lines in football by Jerry Glanville, who people didn't like because apparently he didn't like black people. He didn't like Deion Sanders, so he didn't like black people. Doesn't like a player because he was an arrogant prick, so he doesn't like black people. Get the fuck out of here.
Logic.
The Tennessee Titans. They moved from Houston to Tennessee in 1995. The team played 2 seasons as the Oilers before owner Bud Adams held a statewide contest to rename the team. And the Titans was chosen over a nickname such as the Tornadoes, the Copperhead. This one, people would probably know you need to change the name. The South Stars. Yeah. Imagine the logo for that. The Confederate flag. And the Wranglers. We wanted a new nickname to reflect strength, leadership, and heroic qualities, Adams told reporters. And the infamous and final Washington Redskins. And the reason why I am all in an uproar over this fucking bullshit, because it's exactly what it is. It's fucking utter and complete garbage. It's an agenda-driven fucking pussy fart that somebody thinks, oh my god, you need to change the fucking name. Because change the fucking name to the Washington Indians. How is that offensive? Why would you want to change the Cleveland Indians? What is offensive about the Cleveland Indians? Somebody please tell me. Is that not a name that they've given themselves? Indians? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Am I wrong in saying this?
I have no say probably of what, because I don't know enough knowledge. I
don't have that much knowledge either on this thing, but why in the fuck are we all in an uproar over the Washington Redskins? Who, again, I've looked at all of these, and I can tell you I can give a shit what their fucking nickname is. And another thing, the 1 year after the NFL acquired an NFL franchise in Boston, George Preston Marshall changed the team's nickname from the Braves to the Redskins. According to most accounts, the nickname was meant to honor head coach and Native American William Henry Lone Star Dietz, though some question whether Dietz was a Native American. He claimed to be a Native American. But apparently we can't take his word for it, because that right there would tell you, that would kill the agenda right there. They changed the name because It was to honor a Native American head coach, and it would kill their agenda. So they questioned whether or not he was an actual Native American. The Redskins kept their controversial name when they relocated to Washington, D.C. in 1937. However, they are not in D.C., they are in Rowland, Maryland, because Robert F. Kennedy Stadium is on government property, and in order to stay there, they would have had to change their name, but Dan Snyder didn't want to change the name at the time. Good for him. But now he wants to change the name. No, don't call it the Washington Geronimos. My God, that's offensive. You are correct, Rayshawn, and I agree with you. People in 2020 are soft, ignorant motherfuckers. They don't understand the reason why teams name teams. The teams that are named in my state are named in honor of their heritage. Like up north, there's the Auburndale Apaches. It's paying homage to the fucking Native Americans. What don't people fucking understand? Why is it so fucking difficult to pay homage to somebody? It's a fucking nickname. If you are offended by a nickname, you need to not be in society. Because you are the biggest pussy in the world. I am sorry, there is nothing I find more offensive than people being offended by a fucking nickname. Think about it.
There are also the organizations that are trying to educate people more, like the Blackhawks organization. So instead, they're standing by with the
so the Blackhawks are an actual Indian tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You change that name, what are you doing? You're taking away their what's the word I'm looking for? You're not paying homage to anything. If anything, it's an empty gesture, fucking changing and tearing down these statues. If you're gonna do that, change the name of the town. Change the name. Just completely change the name. Just don't even have a fucking name. I just don't understand the whole thought process. And Heather wanted to say something about the Washington Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with the logo, correct? There you go.
Oh, really?
There you go. So let's be offended by that. You just demoralized. I shouldn't say offended the Indian chief that did that logo, discredited his work, and again, you're paying homage to a group of people. Change the name to the Indians, that's fine, but to take and change why they are called who they're called, there's a reason they're called the Redskins. Okay? There's a reason. People just need to grow the fuck up, quit being fucking pussies. Baseball starts July 25th. I've heard people want to change the Cleveland Indians. Why? I do not know. Who fucking cares? I don't go to football games or watch football to worry about who their nickname is. I've said this 5 times. Now, it's getting old. If I cared what the fucking nickname of a team was, I'd be offended by every single fucking nickname that there is. I'm sure I could find a way to be offended by it. Mm-hmm. I'm offended that Green Bay has to play Detroit 2 times a fucking year.
Right.
I'm offended that Green Bay has to play Minnesota twice. I'm offended that Green Bay has to play Chicago twice. I'm fucking really offended that Green Bay has to play fucking Dallas at all. I'm just offended
by Mark Sanchez.
Another thing is these athletes. Are they trying to get people to hate fucking football? Are they trying to get people to hate sports? Because think about it for a fucking minute. Think about it. They're trying to get them to hate. Why? Because it's all about. I don't care what LeBron. I don't care, and I'm going to use basketball as an example. I'll use football as an example too, and I'll talk about Patrick Mahomes. But I want to save that when I talk about fucking that contract. Oh my God, that contract is ridiculous. Who here cares what LeBron has to fucking say about Donald Trump or fucking politics?
No.
Show of hands. You don't care? I don't care. The only thing that I care about is whether or not, if I cared about, I fucking don't like LeBron. The only thing I worry about and care about is whether or not that motherfucker can put fucking 32 points, get 10 rebounds, and give me 10 assists. I could give two fucking shits whatever he does outside.
Mm-hmm.
If he thinks that he go ahead, run for fucking president. I've been seeing this Rock and Stone Cold 2020 fucking thing. If I'm telling you right now, if the Rock or Stone Cold was to run for president, what the fuck are they going? What the fuck is their platform? What the fuck are they going to run on? Somebody said, "Well, I'm going to run for president just because they can." Well, Kanye West did. And the only reason Kanye West is running for president, he says he's not a Trump supporter, is to take votes away from fucking Joe Biden. It's the only reason he's running for president. The problem with society today isn't just football. It isn't just politics. It isn't just baseball. Everything in this world, there's a reason why we're in the situation we're in today. We're this pandemic, and I'm throwing air quotes up as you've seen, I don't buy it. Everybody's like, oh my God, people are testing positive. Well, you want to know why? Because they actually have testing now. They have to test. We drove back from my dad's yesterday, and they had a testing place there. Tests are available. People were complaining that the tests weren't available. Now they're available. Of course, you're going to fucking have more people testing positive. It's a given. I'm going to tell you right fucking now. How many cases of coronavirus we have today? As of today. And I'll get back onto this football thing. So, in the United States today, we have 3,254,680 cases confirmed. That's just cases. That means there's 3,250,000 people that have tested positive. Of those, and today, of course, 66,444 people tested positive. That is today. That is as of today. Were today's numbers. Of those 66,444, today, 11,266 have recovered. How many people do you think have died? Oh, I know.
About 1,000.
How many?
About 1,000.
Not even fucking close. 700. 700 people have fucking died. And of those 700 people, I can almost tell you they're fucking old or they're fucking immunocompromised. This disease is not killing people. unless you are immunocompromised. Very seldom cases of people that are healthy like myself that die from this disease or virus or whatever it is. So today, as of today, almost 1 million people have recovered, and only 136,225 people have died. 11% of the people that have this disease have died. Let me rephrase that. No, it's even less than that. I don't even know where the fuck I got that number from. It's like 1%. It's less than 1%. Less than 1% of the people that have this disease die from it. We're gonna be okay. We're not gonna fucking die. If you're immunocompromised, stay the fuck home. But I'm not gonna fucking wear a mask because I have no need to. I haven't gotten sick yet. I dare somebody to fucking spit in my face. I'll knock them. I'll sit in jail. And I'll die there probably because I'll kill you. Coronavirus won't kill me. Me sitting in jail will kill me. Fucking people. People in this fucking virus. Driving me fucking nuts. Let's talk about... let's talk some college football because that's been in the news. The Big Ten today, or yesterday actually, announced that they are they're going to play only conference games for the 2020-2021 season. It is what it is. Again, I don't fucking care. Give me something other than fucking watching fucking Raw and fucking SmackDown. Please. And AEW for that fucking matter. I mean, the only real wrestling show I'd give two shits about anymore is fucking is NXT.
You don't want to give soccer a chance?
I don't mind soccer. I really don't.
I think they're pumping. That's what I heard. Is I think if the NFL, they might be pumping crowd noises this year.
I don't care. I don't care what they do. Just give me something. I am that excited for baseball. Just give me something. I'm sick and tired of watching Brewers Classics. They win every game. And yes, there's Brewers Classics. I watched a game from 1982, World Series game. I haven't seen it since the day I watched it. But I mean,
JP, you could always go back and watch the 2016 World Series when the Cubs won it.
No, I don't ever want to fucking do that. That's been on like fucking 10 times since this.
Well, it's because it's the greatest game ever.
No, it wasn't.
For me, it was.
No, it wasn't the greatest game. That's like saying, I ain't gonna get into it because fuck wrestling. But so there's some name changes that should happen there. What is the name origin for the Alabama Crimson Tide? It's offensive to elephants. Just saying. Offensive to fat people, I guess, because I'm just saying. Think about it.
The fuck is a Crimson Tide anyway?
I don't know really. I'll look it up. Give me a second there. Schnickens. Crimson Tide nickname origin. Hugh Roberts, former sports editor of Alabama Birmingham Age Herald, is credited with coining the phrase Crimson Tide in an article describing the 1907 Iron Bowl played in Birmingham, Alabama, with Auburn heavy favorite to win. The game was played in a sea of red mud, which stained Alabama white jerseys crimson. So there you go. They played in a fucking slop. And yeah, I'm offended by that. They played in red clay. Yeah. Clear. People need to stop being offended to being offended. Now, you want to know what I'm fucking offended by? Really? This 10-year, $530 million fucking contract that fucking Patrick Mahomes signed.
Yeah.
What in the actual dog fuck? Do you know how much a fucking hot dog's going to cost in that fucking stadium when that contract kicks in? It's going to cost
$10.
$20 just to buy a fucking hot dog. Just watch. Just watch. A beer's going to cost you $25. You have to be rich to go to fucking football games, as it is. It costs $120 to sit in a fucking nosebleed seats at a fucking football game today. You go look at ticket prices, and they're over $100 easily.
Damn.
Well, unless they're Cleveland Brown tickets.
Even them tickets, over $100. You got to pay Baker Mayfield's fucking contract somehow. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. $530 million fucking dollars over 10 fucking years. I don't even like it when I didn't like it when Trout got his $350 million contract. Are you kidding me? Nobody is worth that kind of money. I don't care how fucking good you are. Nobody is worth that amount of money. I will laugh my absolute fucking ass off if Kansas City never, ever wins a Super Bowl. Ever. He also got $120 million guaranteed if he gets hurt. So if he gets hurt and never plays again, $120 million guaranteed up front.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Tell me. Is anybody really worth that kind of fucking money?
No.
Oh.
I love football. I think Patrick Mahomes, I said it myself, Patrick Mahomes he's the next big thing. But God, there is no money worthy to pay somebody that amount of money. I'm just gonna say this. I hope he fucking breaks both of his fucking kneecaps and he never plays football again. How far in the hole would that put Kansas City?
No.
They'd be down there forever.
Not only that, but with that contract, if somehow he was to ever get released by Kansas City, he is fucking untradeable now because nobody will want to pay that.
My fly's down.
That was random.
It was. And I just don't understand. Aaron Rodgers, if he would have gotten that amount of money, I still would have been upset. And I'm not just mad because Patrick Mahomes got that amount of money. This is not a good move for sports. When a player is making that amount of fucking money, and then we sit here when the owners say for baseball, well, we're gonna cut your salary a little bit, and then they say I'm not gonna play because I deserve all of that money. Get the fuck out of here. The owner, I am sure you can work out a deal where you get some of that now, and then they add some as your contract goes on, especially if it's a longer contract. If you're a player that's up for a contract, I would, Mike Leake, one of those guys, he's a baseball player, I would fucking release his ass. Every baseball contract is guaranteed. All their money is guaranteed up front. Unlike football, where they pay them guaranteed money, they pay them with like 10 years, $530 million, $120 million of that is guaranteed. Not his whole contract is guaranteed, because there is no guarantee that Patrick Mahomes is going to play 10 years.
True.
Cam Newton, Let's talk about Cam Newton. Cam Newton got a 1-year deal at the veterans minimum in New England. New England's known for people taking a discount to play for them. Why? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to? Why wouldn't you want to? Think about it. I'd want to play for Bill Belichick. I don't like Bill Belichick, but fuck, I'd sit on the fucking bench just to fucking get a Super Bowl ring, shit, or to have a chance to be in a Super Bowl. Fuck.
Hell,
Be a
I
water
would
boy.
be. I would be the jog strap washer for a Super Bowl ring.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. It's ridiculous, man. These players, and then you get these people on Twitter and shit saying, well, the owners are being douchebags about this. Do people not fucking realize that the owner of this team has to pay everybody? He's not just paying players. He's paying the coach. He's paying the executive. He's paying the fucking vendors. He's got to pay the light bill. He's got to pay for the maintenance on the fucking goddamn stadium that your fucking ass is sitting in. He's got to pay the fucking music people. He's got to pay the electrician to come and fix shit when it breaks down. Y'all think, these fucking fans seem to think that it's just that fucking simple for these fucking owners to pay, ungodly amounts of money to fucking players when they have this owner from Kansas City, he's paying him $53 million a fucking year. That is half. I guarantee it. You look at everybody else's salary on that fucking team, he makes more than half that fucking team does.
Mm-hmm.
He's making half. He's making probably half of the fucking salary. He's the reason why that salary cap is now shit in Kansas City. Because, oh my God, we can't lose Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he's great. He's a great quarterback. I'm not questioning that. But who in their right fucking mind would invest their future like that? And number one, just going to throw this out there, he's only started for 3 years. Who's to say he is actually going to really become that guy? Everybody's saying, Dak Prescott, look at Dak Prescott now. Everybody's going to say, well, he's worth $530 million over 10 years then. No, fuck he is. Dak Prescott is probably a mid-level quarterback at best. Just saying. Jimmy Garoppolo, overpaid.
Yeah.
He is. He's overpaid. And I know Cardinal loves the 49ers. I hate the 49ers. There's reasons why I don't like the 49ers. But Jimmy Garoppolo, and he proved it in the Super Bowl, he was overpaid that money. He's overpaid.
Mm-hmm.
506, 530, that's like chump change. Who cares? It don't fucking matter. Anyway, Shrek's sitting there trying to fucking correct me. Who cares? It's too much fucking money. 506, 530, it ain't that much of a difference. But he's not, that's an average. You look at his contract down the line. I'm hoping that I can fucking pull it up without my stream taking a shit. Let me see how much money this motherfucker will make at the age of 36. So, in 2031, he will be 35 years old. He will be making $38 million in a base salary. So that's just base. That's just the base salary.
Damn, that's Tom Brady money.
That's not even He's making Tom Brady's not even making half of that.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. $38 million. He's already done his signing bonus, But he gets a roster bonus at $13,900,000. Plus, he gets a workout bonus of $550,000. At the age of 35, if he's still fucking playing, he will be making $52,450,000.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Wow.
So it's not just an average of 50. That's the average salary. That does not include what he's making now. So he signed his actual deal is 10 years, $450 million. He then gets all the fucking roster bonus and it rolls over and becomes $506 million. It could become $506 million. But he's like, all right, you're going to pay this guy. You're going to pay this guy. Well, look at this. His roster bonus would be $38,900,000 in 2025. He'll be making, and the reason then, here's how they did that. He'll be making $22.5 million in base salary.
Huh.
There's a way to work it. They're working the salary cap, but just
Right.
wait. His cap hit this year, if they were to release him, would be $64,953,413.
Jesus.
I hope to fucking God that he breaks both of his fucking kneecaps and fucking Chiefs have to pay him that fucking. They have to pay him that fucking money.
His fucking contract reminds me of like. Have you ever done the contract stuff in Madden, JP?
I have. I match it to what I just told you. Go ahead.
It was like they set it for the 20 million over 10-year deal and Madden.
You can only go to a certain level on the Madden stuff. I know in baseball, in MLB The Show, the max contract is $31 million a year.
That's sad when you make more than what the video game even thought of.
It's sad. It is just crazy. These fucking players think that they own the world. They think it's like the Hollywood elite thinking that I'm actually gonna fucking listen to what Alyssa Milano has to fucking say about politics.
Oh.
I'll shit in her fucking mouth. Let me shit in her fucking mouth and then I'll listen to what she has to fucking say. It's because she spews shit.
She does some pretty good cookies though.
Fucking liberal cunt is what she is.
Her cookies are good.
She can. I wouldn't eat her cookies. I had a crush on her. She's the same age as me. I had a crush on her when Who's the Boss came out. And now I don't even know. She looks like she wears her fucking hair up in a fucking bow, and it's like, oh my, or in a, that tight fucking, it's like her head hurts. It's like she has an ongoing fucking headache. She doesn't do Botox, so she's got to keep the fucking wrinkles fucking, pulls her fucking woman, man. She thinks she's
Clothespins.
Oh my god! I'd like to fucking stick a clothespin on her fucking tit. Listen to her fucking scream like a little bitch she is. Fuck Alyssa Milano.
Well, as long as she can make her Milano cookies, I'm all right.
She doesn't make Milano cookies. That's Bobbit. Just stop. I'm really sad. I know. I am just really saddened by athletes today. It's like they have forgotten where they come from. Basketball players, the WNBA, the women, nobody cares about the WNBA in the first place. If anybody's ever watched it, I'm sorry. I tried watching one fucking game. Women's college basketball is 13 million times better than the WNBA is. By a fucking long shot. By a long shot. I can't even fucking... them women... You want to talk about social justice warriors? Them women... Like, the Congress... Was she a senator, Heather? Yeah, senator. Senator from the state of Georgia. She owns the Atlanta Dream. 50% owned. And she doesn't deal with the day-to-day operations. Just as long as, she's feeding money, she's part owner. He said, why are we supporting Black Lives Matter? The organization. Not the thought itself. Because Black lives do matter. And I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Black lives do matter. I've never not said that. I personally think all lives matter, because why in the fuck should I just give a fuck about black people when I should give a fuck about everybody? Everybody, way I was brought up as a fucking person was that you respect everybody until they give you a reason to not. Okay? No matter who they fucking are.
Yeah.
Black lives matter. They do. That organization is as racist and as ignorant and as cancerous as the KKK. Antifa is the same thing. Because with Black Lives Matter, the organization, the only time they will step in is when something's happening to black people. Fuck everybody else. Only when... And that's why the organization, Black Lives Matter, shouldn't exist. So now if I come out and Indian Lives Matter, an organization called Indian Lives Matter. Because if anybody should need reparations, it's the fucking Native Americans. We drove them out of their land. And I understand that. However, they do sit on Indian reservations and don't pay a fucking dime. They don't have to. That's one of the deals between the United States and the Native Americans. You live on the reservation, you don't have to pay taxes. Everybody sits here and says, but the Indians are poor. Well, I can tell you why. Part of the reason is they fucking shove all their fucking money into the fucking casino. Because why? Casinos are money-making thing. It's a money-making organization. I don't blame them. But then you hear them say, "Well, we're poor." How is that my fault? Not my fault you're poor. I didn't do it to you. I wasn't around Andrew Jackson when he told everybody to walk the Trail of Tears. How is that my fault? How is it my fault that fucking Thomas Jefferson owned slaves? And by the way, he treated his slaves with respect, nonetheless. He didn't treat them as slaves. He paid his people. Apparently he had sex with one of them and had bore one of his children. That is not proven. But people just want to only hear, like, if I can tell you right now, if I walked up to somebody and explained that to them, they go, la, 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 he was a slave owner. Okay. George Washington, same thing, took care of his slaves. And I wouldn't even say he called them slaves. I would say, to be honest with you, he treated his people with respect. He did. And he freed them. He freed them. I don't understand people and why they have to think about this, but enough of the history lesson. These athletes have got to realize, I don't give a fuck what you have to say. If you're going to talk about politics or social issues, I do it. That's fine. But don't make a football game. Don't make a football game. Don't make a basketball game. Don't make a soccer game all about politics or whatever social justice, whatever you support. I applaud you. You support it. But don't come at me and say, well, why don't you support it? I didn't say that I didn't support it. I just don't think it needs to be in sports. I watch sports to get away from the bullshit for a couple of hours. I don't need to hear about it while I'm watching a football game. That's just going to anger me even more and probably break my fucking wrist again. And Coop knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you saw the intro, you know what I'm talking about. But people have got to think that really think hard when you're watching a sport. Are you watching a sport because this guy and his political ideas are like the greatest thing ever and this is why I like this guy? Or do you like the guy because he scores 40 points a game or he throws for 5,000 yards a year and fucking throws 50 touchdowns? I know why I watch sports, and it sure isn't for fucking what they have to say politically.
Yeah, I support the athlete for what his abilities are on the field with with what he does. So, everybody's got their opinions off the field, but I more care about what he does on the field for the team.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it while I'm watching a game. You can go ahead. I'm still going to say the same thing. Unless you're running for office, I don't give a fuck what you have to fucking say. Because I'll tell you this. If I was to do this, do you think LeBron James would give a fuck what I had to say politically? Well, it's a two-way fucking street. You don't give a shit about what I think. I don't give a shit about what you think. Entertain me, you motherfucker. That's all I want to fucking see.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it. I'm sorry if that sounds harsh and horrible. Then he shouldn't have been fucking playing basketball in the first place. Because guess what? Basketball is an entertainment sport. It's entertainment. Don't cry about it. It's okay. It's entertainment.
No, I was rubbing my eye.
I know. It's entertainment. And for people, until people realize that we're just going to be stuck in this, oh, well, I think LeBron James has good points on the economy.
Uh-huh.
LeBron James doesn't care about the fucking economy. He don't care. What? I want to see LeBron James run for fucking president. One fucking time. He would get run. What? I asked somebody on Twitter the other day, I'm running for president, and I was going to come back to that and never fucking did. I'm going to run for president. And I said, okay, what are you going to do about the economy? What are you going to do about the unemployment rate? How are you going to create jobs? Whoa. And this guy was serious about running for president, too.
Oh,
it's
really?
Like, whoa, you don't just announce that you're running for president and not have a plan or a platform, because if you do that, you're going to get run right the fuck out. I said, you better not run for president because you ain't going nowhere. And which is why half the fucking people, he's like, well, you could write my name in. You want me to put your Twitter name in there? Fucking know you personally.
Long Dick Johnson.
I don't care what people have to say. I've already, and everybody's sitting here saying, well, you got to stop watching Fox News. My dad told me this. You got to stop watching Fox News. I watch it, but I also read. I don't just base all my opinions off of what fucking Hannity says. I like listening to Hannity, but I don't. Who cares what he has to say? He's not running for fucking president. You know,
Agreed.
it is what it is. People just need to stop. But the whole the name thing, the nickname, leave it the fuck alone.
Mhm.
You want to change the name, change it to something. Keep the Indian name, that's fine. But don't change the fucking name just because, my God, it talks about a certain group of people. Come on, man. I don't understand. I don't understand people today. They're just so sensitive
Mhm.
to everything. I it's just I don't know, man.
I'm scared to even tell a joke on stage now these days because who
I
knows who's going to
I
get
can imagine
offensive.
unless it's about Trump.
Oh no, I'm in Canada, so
No, but I'm just saying the only joke that's a funny joke anymore is if
oh yeah,
you're
Trump.
telling a joke about Trump, then everybody thinks it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
But the Black Lives Matter thing. I said this on the podcast or on the show a couple of weeks ago when we did the Raw thing. And Morgan Freeman said it best. What will make racism go away? Was the question that was asked of him. He said, "How do we end racism?" Morgan Freeman said, "Simple. Stop talking about it. If we don't keep it, if we stop talking about it, it'll go away. I don't give a shit what color you are. You want to walk down my street, walk down the street. You have the right to do whatever the fuck you want as long as you don't try breaking in my house because I'll punch you in the face. I don't give a fuck who you are."
I recently just went through that. Somebody just broke in my house not too long ago.
Because I wanted that picture behind you. But I haven't on the college aspect of things. I haven't heard much. I just heard the Big Ten. Their fall sports are just doing conference schedules. If the players don't play this year, they're given one more year. They still have their eligibility, which whatever.
They're not allowed to exchange jerseys this year.
Yeah, well,
Makes sense, but
no, it don't. It don't make
Uh-oh.
sense.
well, with the sanitized.
You can wash a jersey. It's not.
Yeah,
Don't fucking rub it all over your face and go, "Oh God, your sweat smells so great." I mean, people are just they're dumb.
Yeah.
People are dumb. And Biden essentially said it. I watched TV last night. Biden essentially said it. If he gets elected, he's shutting everything fucking down again. Everything. He's shutting everything down. He's going to shut our economy down. Why does he want to shut the economy down? Simple. So that the people can rely on the fucking government. So he can keep an eye on what you're fucking doing. That's what they want. That's what the Democrats in this country, in the United States, want. A bulk of them want the government or the people like you and me to rely on them for help. That's sad. That is sad. When are we going to get back to normal life? Yeah, there's going to be a new normal. I'm never going to. The only time that I'm going to wear a mask is if it is required of me. And if they start requiring me to wear a mask in my fucking car, I will lose my fucking shit. Because who in the fuck am I going to give coronavirus to? My steering wheel? Come on, man. It just boggles my mind. I want to get the fans. I want fans to be back in the seats. You can't social distance. I know the Jaguars. Well, the Jaguars are a whole nother issue because that fucking Khan family has enough problems as is. Trying to fucking. They've got two things going right now, and they're going to be at 25% capacity.
25%.
25%. I think of 50,000 people that can sit in the fucking seats.
Okay.
I think that's how many people they have. They just need to bring everybody back. Just bring it back. Stop. Let's stop with this fear mongering. Yeah, like she said, the fear mongering needs to stop. It really does, because that's all it is anymore. I want my sports back. Bob it, falling asleep again is music to my ears. Look at it. Bob it, any thoughts? Cool.
Y'all covered everything.
No, just no. Talk. Give me something. I'm sure I covered everything, but what are your feelings about all of this stuff?
Well, first of all, with the whole Cam Newton thing, I just want to touch on that here real fast.
Go ahead.
Cam is one of those players. If he's having a good year, then I think the Patriots will do something. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, But if he's having an off year, he is one of the worst fucking quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well,
he's either hit or miss.
I have an issue with what Richard Sherman said. Why the fuck does Richard Sherman give a fucking shit how much fucking money Cam Newton's making?
No idea.
Because he's trying to stir up shit.
Richard Sherman just needs to shut his fucking mouth because Devontae Adams made him look like a fucking... He made him look like a fucking oxen that can't fucking run.
Yeah, now that guy wants out of New York.
Richard Sherman?
No, Devontae Adams. Or not Devontae. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of for the Jets. Sorry, Adams.
Jamal Adams. He wants out of New York. He wants out. Why does he want out of New York?
He's playing probably about his contract. He just wants to probably get paid top notch, and so I think he wants to leave New York.
Isn't he still in his rookie contract though?
Yeah, he's still in his rookie contract too.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So
they picked up the 5th-year option on him. I'm assuming because that's what it is. He's got a 5th-year option.
I'm probably
take your 5th-year option and then fucking go to free agency. Shut the fuck up. Good God. Show me that you can play. Because, I mean, he's a good safety, but is he really one of the better safeties in the league?
They're saying that he's one of the top or one of the. They're saying
he has potential to be.
I personally haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen it either. He's showing flashes of it.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he is the best safety. Deserves that type of money. Because look, he was drafted the top 10 picks. If I remember correctly, they make what for 1 year on their 5th-year option, they make an average of what every top player in their position makes. They make They make that average.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, all you Madden fans out there, Lamar Jackson will be on the cover of Madden 21.
Oh, he's gonna get hurt. Madden curse.
Yeah.
Madden curse.
Just kidding. That's not even. Yeah, no, I think this is a bunch of hooey-pooey bullshit.
I cannot wait for our fantasy football thing to start back up. I want to take Lamar Jackson from Heather again.
Well, actually, I think you're not gonna be the second pick. since last year you finished number 2, I can almost guarantee you Heather's going to take Lamar Jackson, right? Depending.
Well, it depends on who.
Yep, exactly. And I have no
You
idea
guys gotta let me in on that this year, right?
You can take my spot, bro. I care. I won it. I won it. I did. I won it. I won it this year, and I'm like, yeah. I said I'd do it one year. I'm not big into fantasy football, but I did it because everybody wanted to do it. It was just for fun. There's no money involved or anything, and
Yeah.
so yeah. I wish there was money involved because I would have won because I won the league. But anyway, I hope. I'm looking forward to football starting again. It's time for it to come back.
Yep.
Is it going to come back? I hope. People are saying, oh, it shouldn't come back because I had somebody on Twitter tell me I was going to kill everybody by not wearing a mask. I'm never going to see everybody, so I'm not going to kill everybody. In fact, I can almost guarantee I'm not going to kill anybody because I'm not asymptomatic and I'm not symptomatic. So I'm not going to kill anybody. How in the fuck am I going to transmit the fucking disease if I don't have any of the fucking symptoms? Don't be a fucking dumb shit to me. I wasn't born fucking 2 days ago. People. Shut the fuck up. You do you. I'll do me. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to wear a mask. I'm just telling you there has been people out there saying masks aren't exactly they're a cesspool for bacteria. And I'm not talking about the fucking one mask. Me and my dad, I cannot fucking wear one. I had to wear one in Menards, and I had an anxiety attack. Because I felt like I was, you know what I mean? I was being resisted against. I didn't have any freedom. If that makes any sense. I get why people wear them, and that's fine. I cannot do it. You want to see me lose that's why I don't go out in public very often. Because I cannot wear a mask because it makes me anxious. Sorry.
Well, I have to wear one for work, and I can't fucking breathe in that thing, dude.
You can't. That's why I had trouble breathing in that motherfucker. I get it though. People wear your mask if you want to wear your mask, but Heather can wear a mask if she wants to wear a mask. Wendy won't keep hers on. She just tears it off, looks at it, tries to eat it. She's fucking weird. But I get why people do. Yeah, Richard Sherman thinks he's fucking great, but he's really just a fucking piece of shit.
He's not even that good of a secondary dude. It's like the only thing that's good at is just where the ball is at the time.
Yeah, I mean he's decent, but he's not. It's not that good. Thoughts?
Well, I'm training camp is starting to kick in, so it's going to be very intriguing what they're going to be doing. So I definitely think this is going to be one of the most intriguing training camps we're going to see here. So
it is, and I am looking forward to seeing what happens. We'll see what these teams bring to the table. The odds came out. Of course, the Ravens are picked to win the Super Bowl. I think they're 7-2 or something like that. Next in line, and I can't remember who was next in line. The Buccaneers are up there.
Wow, the Buccaneers just because of Tom Brady.
Just because of Tom Brady, but I don't know if they're going to be that good.
They got to get past the Saints first.
The Saints, in fact, I think they're above the Saints.
Damn.
As far as odds go, and it's all because of Tom Brady.
Huh.
We'll see, but I'm telling you right now, San Francisco is up there, but a lot of people don't think they're going to win their division. Some people are thinking the Rams are going to win their division.
I can see that.
I think the Chargers are going to be decent this year. NFL is going to be it's going to be one of those years. It's going to be, Packers will be good again. Minnesota might be good, just depending on if they can stay healthy. The Bears, Lions, I think it could be the Ravens. The Ravens have got to learn how to become physical in playoff games. That's why they lost. They tried being too finesse in that playoff game against the Titans and just got run the fuck over.
I think what's going to be really important is the depth of each team this year, because some players might not be available, and they would have to call up the practice squad or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be one of those years, but these guys are athletes, and hopefully they just haven't been sitting in front of their TVs playing video games. These guys are fucking millionaires. If you can't sit here and tell me that they don't have a place where they can work out, come on.
Right.
You have to be able to do something. You can't just show up. I can almost tell you Aaron Rodgers has been working out. Devontae Adams, I know, has been working out. It's just one of those things. They will. The AFC East is probably, I'm going to be honest with you, I think the AFC is going to be one of the most interesting divisions in football this year.
Interesting.
The
AFC East.
Bills, the Bills, everybody's picking the Bills. But haven't the Jets done some stuff in the off season?
Yeah, they've acquired a couple of guys.
I mean, that division is wide open.
They've got Le'Veon Bell and Frank Gore now in the backfield there.
Well, Frank Gore is like 82 fucking years old.
Well, the guy's still productive for a guy that.
If Le'Veon Bell goes down, I couldn't rely on Frank Gore to carry. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not good. I think he's good in spurts. You use him as a backup. You use him as a second or a third down. Or, hey, he needs a breather for about 3 or 4 plays. Yeah. But I don't see them using him as a feature back.
All right. The Bills have Stephon Diggs there that they just acquired there. So the Bills, they've got their pieces.
Bills do have their pieces, but they still have the question of whether or not quarterback can do the job. And I think he can. It's just, we'll see. Because I think Sam Darnold will be better this year. He wasn't too bad last year. You got to remember what he had to work with. And they went through a lot. The Jets had a lot of injuries last year. So. But we'll see. I'm not gonna. I think they'll be fine. The Jets may be surprised. Might be a surprise 9-7, 8-18 this year. We'll see.
And I'm not gonna go too high, but the Browns, they were
the Browns. Well, it all depends on if they get their. What about the guy that hit the fucking douche canoe in the head with the fucking helmet?
Oh.
What's his name? Garrett. Myles Garrett. They need to get him back. If he doesn't come back,
Oh. Yeah.
they're in trouble because
Mhm.
they don't have anything to back it up with.
Right. Yeah, they gotta get him back.
The AFC North is with Ben Roethlisberger coming back. It could be interesting, but I'm going to say this right now. I can almost tell you that the Ravens are probably going to win that division.
Yeah.
Easily. The AFC West, don't be surprised if the Raiders are not one of the teams. The Chargers are going to be an improved team.
Broncos going to be improved, but the quarterback issue there.
Don't sleep on the Seattle Seahawks. Everybody thinking San Francisco 49ers, but don't be surprised if the Seattle Seahawks aren't there at the end. Green Bay is going to be Green Bay again this year. Their second year under LaFleur. They can only go up from where they were. They just need to improve their run defense, which I think they can. The NFC East, the Eagles. I'm still going to pick the Eagles. I just don't trust the Cowboys right now. Not saying that they won't be good, but we'll see. In college football, I don't even know if they're going to fucking. Well, I think they're going to play, but I don't know if they're going to play bowl games. And by that time, they'll probably play bowl games, but I would probably go with Alabama again. Alabama and Clemson. LSU fucking lost everybody from last year. So probably going to be Alabama and Clemson again. Unless somebody figures out Ohio State's going to be good. They're always fucking good. I think Wisconsin's going to be good again this year. Virginia Tech is supposed to be pretty decent this year.
I hope. Here's the open.
Yeah, we'll see though. So it's going to be an interesting year. I just want football back, but I don't want the football where everybody becomes a whiny pussy fart over fucking, oh, he's not wearing a mask on the field. Who fucking cares? You're sweating on each other. Like, that's going to fucking make a goddamn difference if you're wearing a fucking mask on a goddamn field. You're sweating on each other. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, he just dripped sweat into his fucking mouth. He's got the COVID. The fuck out of here. People just need to calm their shit. Now, watch. By the time football season starts, coronavirus numbers will probably die off. This thing will be. I told my dad, he's like, well, this thing will go away. Dad, this thing's never going away. So we're gonna wear masks. We're gonna walk around wearing masks for the rest of our lives. I don't know if that's the kind of society I want to live in. I mean, I stay in my house as it is, but if I have to wear a mask to go anywhere for the rest of my life, man, thank God I'm a fucking stay-at-home person now. About 5 years ago, I was go out to the fucking bar, get shit-faced, and skull fuck a midget. But anyway.
I thought you hated midgets.
Why do you think I said skull fuck one?
Oh.
But anyway. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts that you want to put out there? We'll do more of these shows. As more big news pops up, I'm sure. I'll try. And football season's getting really close, so I'll start looking at stuff again. It's not like I haven't, but I'll really start looking at rosters and who's got what and where it's going.
Does preseason start next month?
It's supposed to, but they're thinking about only doing like two games or something like that.
Yeah, 2 games.
So I don't know yet. They haven't really said. Bobbit, any other final thoughts?
No, just ready for something to come back other than NASCAR.
I've heard the Broncos are going to be good this year.
Mm-hmm.
AFC West is another division that's going to be really interesting. There's no real standout team, but there's no real bad team there.
Yeah, I think the Chargers are going to take a dip this year.
I don't know. I think the Chargers will be fine.
They lost Melvin Gordon. They lost Phillip Rivers. They still got some of their key pieces there, like Keenan Allen.
I mean, they have a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
They got Tyrod Taylor, the Virginia Tech grad there, Bobbit. But
hey,
we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to say that they're going to be bad, but who knows? They could be. Like I said, my final thoughts are I just want the season to start. I hope everything goes well. Everybody stay safe. Make your own judgments. Make your own decisions. Don't let people tell you what you should and shouldn't do. Please, and I say this all the time, because if you do, then you're buying into the agenda. And if you want to buy into the agenda, great. But don't push it on other people, because I'm not going to kill everybody. If I'm going to kill somebody, I'm going to do it with my bare fucking hands because you pissed me the fuck off. Okay? I don't buy into the whole if I don't wear a mask I'm going to kill people. People aren't dying from this disease anymore. They're not. They're not dying from this virus. The people that are dying from this virus are the ones that have had it for a while now. Okay? Those are the people that are dying from this virus, all right? It's not the people that are fucking... It's not like the guy got fucking coronavirus today and he's dead tomorrow. Those people aren't dying. It's the people that are had it for a while. Yeah, you're going to get your random onesies and twosies the day they get it, the day they die. It's because they're immunocompromised. The immune system can't fight it. That's what this thing does. It attacks your lungs, and it fills with a viscous mucus like a bronchitis or a pneumonia, and it fills your lungs, and it kills your immune system. That's what's killing people. It's just like AIDS, HIV. It attacks the cells in your immune system. It's immunodeficiency disease. Yes, ignorance does spread faster than the COVID. COVID is not going to kill you as long as you take the necessary. If you're starting to feel sick, go call a doctor. Don't sit on it. I mean, fuck. I am to the point where if I am that sick, I will go to the doctor. I will call my doctor and say, I'm showing signs and symptoms of this, that. You need to fucking come in. You need to be tested. Fair enough. Gotcha. And I'll go do it. But I'm not gonna if I'm not showing any symptoms, I'm not gonna live in fear. I'm gonna go on with my life. I'm back in my office. I'm working where I normally do. I'm not working from home anymore.
You want to know what kills people faster than this virus does?
What's that, Bobby?
The Lions on Monday Night Raw.
Yep. The Lions on Monday Night Raw. I don't get it.
That's instant death.
Yeah, you get an F for that fucking joke. That was a correct joke there. Coop, any final thoughts?
I'm just like everybody that's just waiting for football to come back. Just once it does, hopefully we'll get settled more in about everything that's going to happen this year. But as long as we could just watch something, that's
I
so what we're
agree.
getting on.
Something.
I don't think Bob has watched The Masked Singer lately, have you?
Okay, so
I've watched the new season. I'm waiting for it to come back.
like, fucking Christ, you're as bad as fucking Sasha Banks stands. Are there any final thoughts you want to add to the show? All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. If you ever have a question about football, please don't be afraid to ask. DM me. I'll answer it to the best of my abilities. Hey, why did Green Bay run this? What was that? You know, I can talk all that stuff. You ask me a question, I usually can answer it. If I can't answer it, I'll find somebody who can. Or I'll Google it. But usually I can find the answer myself. If you're new to football, like Rayshawn was, hey, we can teach you some stuff. Just don't watch Coop play fucking Madden because holy shit.
I get sidetracked.
So with that being said, Coop, Bobbit, Sarah, who was here earlier, thanks for being here. It must have been a long fucking dinner. Thanks for being here. I hope everything worked out well. I hope everything goes well for everybody. Stay safe. If you ever want to talk, my DMs are open. Always. Most of you in the Sideline study, I check my DMs on the daily. Don't be afraid to tweet me. I look at that shit daily too. Just don't say something stupid because I will respond to it. It's there for me, and if it's too easy, then that's why I fucking on Twitter, people say stupid shit, and then I fucking respond to it. He's like, "Well, get out of my mentions." Then don't fucking say dumb shit on my timeline. People are like, "Get out of my mentions." Well, your mentions showed up on my fucking timeline, so I'm gonna fucking say something.
Yeah.
It's not like I go looking for you. I don't even fucking know you. I don't even follow you. So why in the fuck would I go looking for you? I don't look for a fight, but if you say something dumb, I'm gonna say something. Y'all know that. So that being said, everybody have a great night. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. If you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. If you smoke weed, don't drive and smoke weed, and don't smoke weed and drive. I did all 4 of those things. Trust me, it's no fun. Well, actually, it is, but don't do it. With that being said,
if you're mowing your grass in your backyard, maybe for a tractor or something.
yeah, sure, why not? And then you miss a spot, and then your dad gets mad, starts beating you in the fucking front yard. And I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
No, my dad can't even fucking see. So that's why.
Oh.
With that being said, everybody have a great night. If you want to, like I said, if I forgot to talk about something, I'll save it for next time, I promise. Everybody have a great night. Talk to you later.
It's out.
Bye-bye.